There are no concrete plans to increase prison capacity, no policy on deportation. This bill is all about leniency and not about the reality of the dangerous places prisons currently are.
The British people are losing faith in the justice system, and this week, inside Parliament, Reform UK's Sarah Pochin put it in brutal terms.
This would apply to criminals convicted of serious offences. This is a betrayal of justice for victims and for brave women who have gone through the harrowing experience.
As a magistrate with 20 years of experience, she exposed a bill that doesn't deliver justice, but instead protects criminals while betraying victims. Murderers, rapists, terrorists, even paedophiles under this so-called sentencing bill. Many of them could walk free earlier than ever before, and she wasn't afraid to call it out.
That the British people want to see convicted criminals face in return for crimes committed.
This wasn't just another speech, it was a wake-up call. Stay with me, because what Sarah Pochin said in the chamber could change the way you see Britain's two-tier justice system. But before we roll it, hit like, subscribe and share this video, because you won't hear this breakdown on the BBC or Sky. Let's get into it.
Sarah Pochin. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. As a former magistrate of 20 years, I hope I speak with some authority and have something to contribute to this reading today of the second reading today. This sentencing bill is based on recommendations in the recent Gawk review, which falls woefully short of addressing the many concerns that the British people have with our judicial system. Worse still, it does nothing to reverse the current trend for woke justice and enables further politicisation of our once great judicial system. The left will describe the bill as progressive. In fact, it is unrealistic, requires vast amounts of investment and funding in the probation service, and will take years to implement, and in the meantime puts the public at risk. The bill makes whole life order mandatory for certain types of murder, but does not specify which types of murder. The bill allows for, and I quote, the special sentence for offenders of particular concern to be imposed for rape and certain other serious sexual offences, without any explanation of what that actually means. The British people want to know that life means life, that murderers, terrorists, rapists, hate preachers and paedophiles will be sent to prison and never allowed out to threaten the safety of the British people again, and that they will face harsh conditions in prison, that prison is punishment, not a soft option. This bill does nothing to defend our democracy and end the era of two-tier justice in this country, where free speech is a crime punishable by a more severe sentence than sexual assaults or paedophilia. This bill continues to facilitate the special treatment of defendants according to their racial, cultural or religious identity. This bill allows, I will make some progress please. This bill allows for the even earlier release of dangerous criminals into the community on licence, from 50% time served to a mere third. The implications for public safety in general and the safety of women from repeat offender domestic violence perpetrators in particular is concerning. Prisoners recalled to prison for breaking licence conditions would get a reduced sentence of 56 days, I think is now being said, it was 28 in the Gawk review, opposed to serving full term of their sentence. This would apply to criminals convicted of serious offences. This is a betrayal of justice for victims and for brave women who have gone through the harrowing experience of a trial. And what of this bill's intention to eradicate custodial sentences of less than 12 months? This effectively removes the ability of the magistrate's court to give out a custodial sentence, leaving only community orders available as a means of rehabilitation and punishment. By the time a streetwise defendant has pleaded mental health problems, declared they're on universal credit, there are very few options available to the sentencing bench, and now even less without custody. These elements of the bill are designed to free up prison spaces, as opposed to administering the justice that the British people want to see convicted criminals face in return for crimes committed. There are no concrete plans to increase prison capacity, no policy on deportation. This bill is all about leniency and not about the reality of the dangerous places prisons currently are. I'll give way.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker, and I do thank the member for giving way, and she is speaking with great authority for her experience as a magistrate. She criticised the bill because there's no concrete plans to expand prison capacity. Can she talk about her party's plans to increase prison capacity? Talk about how much that's going to cost and when that capacity is going to come online. Thank you.
My honourable colleague, I was going to call him an honourable friend, but I'm not sure that's appropriate. But anyway, yes, I could do, but I think you all know Reform's policies on building prisons. Let me finish my speech. This bill, thank you. This bill proposes increased powers for the probation service, such that probation could shorten the length of a community order. It is entirely inappropriate for the probation service to be able to alter the sentence given by a magistrate or a judge. All this is open to abuse and means that the already stretched probation service can release convicted criminals from its books to free up capacity rather than because rehabilitation or punishment has been successfully completed. This bill is purposely vague and open to interpretation. It's not tough enough, and it does not address the problems our judicial system is facing. For that reason, I will not be supporting it. Thank you.
This is exactly why moments like Sarah Pochin's speech matter, because mainstream outlets barely cover them, or worse, they dismiss them. If you believe Britain deserves a justice system that protects victims, not criminals, then help us break through the censorship. Hit like, subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this video. The media won't do it.